Philippine Information Agency, Kapihan Na Zamboanga. Sharing with you timely, accurate, and relevant information regarding government programs, projects, and activities. Catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. on e-media.
Buenos dias, Zamboanga! Welcome sa PIA Kapihan Na Zamboanga sa SM City Minpro. Hatid ng Philippine Information Agency, Mindanao Communicators Network, SM City Minpro, MCTV, and e-media. Mapapanood po ninyo ang ating programa via PIA Western Mindanao Facebook page and other government agencies' Facebook pages, including PRO9, The Northern News Flash, 1TV Philippines, Isa TV Channel 17, PCH Cable TV, and via cable televisions in Zamboanga City at MCTV and e-media. Ang Kapihan Na Zamboanga po will discuss important topics that will help you make more informed decisions wherever you are. At ngayon po sa ating episode, dahil po nasa holiday season po tayo ngayong buwan ng Disyembre, and of course during the Christmas and New Year celebration po natin, ay medyo prone din po tayo sa ating mga fireworks or firecracker prone incidents po. Kaya gusto po natin itong maiwasan, at kung magkaroon man po ng mga ganitong insidente, ano po yung mga dapat nating gawin? Makakasama po natin from Department of Health, we have the Medical Officer po, Dr. Rolando Diliantal Bukoy. Welcome po ulit sa ating program, Doc. Ayun. Buenas po, Doc, and welcome. Doc, first of all po, like I mentioned, meron pa rin tayong mga fireworks-related incidents or injuries during this holiday season. So how many fireworks-related po na injuries were recorded in the region during the past holiday season or nung last year, no? And has there been an increase po or decrease during the previous years?
There have been an increase in the number of cases of firework injuries. For example, in Zamboanga City alone, in 2022, we had around 10 cases. And in 2023, it went up to 60 cases. Remember, 2022 was COVID or pandemic time, but yet we had some injuries. The same thing sa provinces. For example, Zamboanga del Sur, we had 3 cases. Then for last year, we had around 15. And for Zamboanga del Norte, 1 case, and last year 12. So all of the cases secondary to firework injuries has increased in 2023.
So yun, patuloy na nag-i-increase, Doc, no? Kahit na meron tayong mga regulations, I know there are areas na may regulations talaga or ordinance na to ban firecrackers or fireworks, at meron lang tayong mga specific siguro na areas or may mga departments lang po or yung LGU lang ang allowed, no, to conduct pyrotechnic display, fireworks display during this holiday season. But amid all that, meron pa rin tayong mga incidents and injuries recorded. So paano po natin ito maiiwasan, Doc, ngayong this year, no, na maiwasan yung pag-increase ng mga incidents and injuries?
All we can do is advocate to use fireworks responsibly, be safe all the time, observe safety, because we cannot control people, because when it's already Christmas season, especially New Year, they would like to light some firecrackers. If they want to avoid injuries, they can go and visit designated areas in their barangay or in the city to enjoy the fireworks. And if also they don't like to light some firecrackers, they can buy the trumpet or the torotot or drums, so any instrument that will make noise, especially for children.
Yes, dapat na lang tayo, Doc, no, sa alternative ways na lang para mag-ingay. Kasi it has been a tradition in the Filipino community na may mga firecrackers, fireworks talaga, nag-iingay. Nasanay tayo sa ganong tradition. But right now kasi, because of its effect, no, yung mga incidents, we want to avoid such incidents and injuries sa ating mga communities. What are the most common types po ba of injuries caused by fireworks, Doc? And which age group po usually yung recorded from the previous years po na na-record natin?
Among the age group, the number one group affected are those 11 to 20 years old, followed by 1 to 10 years old. The kinds of injuries they have are usually abrasions, fractures, amputation or avulsion of some fingers, if left untreated, so tetanus and sepsis. And the most commonly affected organ in the body are the hands. Second, the eyes. Then we have the head. Then the lower extremities, the legs and the thighs.
So usually pala, Doc, mga young, no? Mga children yung affected because they're the ones siguro who are siguro parang curious.
Daring, and another problem also with young ones, if they find unexploded fireworks in their area, they pick it up. And sometimes they peep inside or try to find out why it never exploded, and suddenly it explodes.
So that's the danger pala
Yes.
ng firecrackers or even fireworks. Ano po yung dangers of handling fireworks without proper knowledge po or protective equipment?
Like what I've mentioned earlier, a lot could happen if they don't have knowledge on what to do. For example, not only injuries to oneself if they will throw the firecracker in some areas with flammable materials, they could start some fire. And those mga rockets, if they aim it incorrectly, it could go inside the windows or houses and start some fire. So these are just some of the dangers of firecrackers.
Compared po ba, Doc, sa mga previous years no, na mga recorded natin na cases on firecracker incidents or injuries, same ba pa rin yung level of damage sa mga na-injure using fireworks or firecrackers?
If you compare it years ago, the wounds that we encountered now, although it's already it's a bloody or it's much less, because previously firecrackers, they were not really regulated, and the noisier, the more destructive ones were the saleable ones.
So, at least mo po, Doc, no, kahit papaano ay nagle-lessen nga yung level of injuries as the years go by. So, ano po yung roles naman ng ating mga barangays and local government po in promoting safety awareness regarding the fireworks and of course yung Department of Health?
The Department of Health, in coordination with the LGU as well as other government agencies like the PNP, DILG, all we can do is advocate to, at least if they will really use firecrackers, light firecrackers this coming New Year, to be a responsible firecracker user, no? Observe some safety. For example, if they are to buy firecrackers, make sure that the firecracker they buy are not too dangerous or not too destructive. And if they are to, before lighting, make sure that there are no flammable materials in the area. They should have a bucket of water beside them so that once it is not lighted or it let's say yan palpak, so they don't have to light it again, just throw it in the bucket of water. So these are just some of the advocacy with the LGU to keep on reminding people to be responsible in handling fireworks, and as much as possible, don't give them to children.
And in addition po, Doc, no, kung bibili po talaga or in the area po na allowed yung firecrackers or fireworks po, dapat doon sila bumili sa mga permit, may license, no, with license na nagbebenta po ng mga pyrotechnics, and then so that we can ensure nga yung safety na binibili nila na type of pyrotechnics. Doc, paano po yung ating coordination naman po? Would you recommend po na yung ating LGU will enforce po fireworks-related bans or restrictions?
I'm for the restriction, not the ban, because in the years gone by, we banned firecrackers. Yet if you go out of the city proper, in far-flung barangays, there were a lot of firecrackers there, no? But only here, it was only here in the city where it was strictly observed. So it's more on restriction with outlets, licensed outlets, and have some areas wherein the city government or the LGUs from the barangays will allow people to light their firecrackers.
Okay. Then, actually, tama po yan, Doc, no, na hindi may iwasan. We cannot really avoid the buying of firecrackers or fireworks po kasi there are still areas that allow, no, they don't ban. Siguro dito lang in Zamboanga City may mga restrictions tayo, but nearby cities and provinces natin, inaalaw pa rin.
Yes.
So, medyo andun pa rin yung ating delikado pa rin, no, na makabili pa rin, makapurchase pa rin yung ating mga residents. How about naman po yung pag-promote natin on the use of alternative na paggamit ng mga paingay during New Year? How do we campaign it po, yung programs natin to raise awareness din po on the dangers of fireworks?
At the Department again of Health, in coordination with our stakeholders, we encourage people to use alternative noisemakers. For example, drums, turutot for children, especially for children, because these are harmless. They just make a lot of noise. At least we won't have some problems regarding injuries. And they could also turn on their speakers. So anything that will make noise during the New Year, that will result in no injuries to the family.
So far po, our initiatives or programs po on the awareness, is it effective po? These initiatives po ba have been reducing po yung ating fireworks-related injuries?
Although we had 20 cases of injuries last year, if you compare it in the previous year, we already have improved, not counting during the pandemic, because I remember before we would reach 200s, 100 plus injuries alone. So 20, although it's still high, it's good enough already. People are aware already about the dangers of firecrackers and fireworks.
What are our future plans po, Doc, for the upcoming holiday season or during the holiday season po para to further educate po yung ating public, no, on this matter?
The Department of Health is encouraging everybody to observe ligtas Christmas. This has three components. One is biyaheng healthy sa Pasko. Make sure that when people will go home to their respective cities, provinces, or municipalities, that if they are hypertensive, diabetic, that they should take their maintenance medicine, have enough a good sleep before traveling. If they are to drive, make sure they are not intoxicated, so avoid alcohol. Sleep well before traveling and make sure that the vehicles are road worthy. And another component there is healthy handaan, proper diet, proper food preparation. It doesn't mean if all the food are present in the table, you have to eat that, no? So you know your limits, especially if you have some illnesses such as diabetes, hypertension, and others. No, you should know your limits. Proper food storage, hand washing, and as much as possible, avoid alcoholic beverage. And the third component there is iwas paputok. Always be ready. If you are to light some firecrackers or fireworks in your areas, make sure that some bandages, etc. are there nearby reachable, because in case of any injury, you could administer first aid immediately.
Doc, na-emphasize ko lang po, additional lang po, because you mentioned po na, yun nga po, for this Christmas holiday season, we have this Ligtas Christmas, no, campaign of the DOH. So aside from the firecracker injuries po, related injuries, fireworks related injuries, meron din tayong ibang tututukan, because you mentioned nga na during this season, mayroon ba tayong mga pagtaas din ng cases on hypertension? May mga ganun po bang incidents din na nagpapadala po sa mga hospitals natin due to mga ganung cases po?
Usually, they go to the hospital in January. As much as possible, kung kaya during December, because they have to enjoy, so they will stay at home, take the medicines, and rest. In January, after all those parties, after all those food that they indulge in, that's the time they are rushed to hospitals.
So Isa rin po yun sa mga campaign. One of our
Healthy lifestyle.
Yes, kinakampaign natin na during this holiday season, hindi lang yun yung mga dapat nating bantayan, but of course, our health as a whole, and yun din yung mga vehicle-related incidents, prone din yan because people tend to travel din during the holiday season, going back to their hometown, celebrating it sa kanilang mga
And if
provinces.
you attend a Christmas party of any office or any family, most of the food are not healthy.
Tama. And then may mga alcoholic beverages
Yes.
din that also causes.
Also soft drinks which are high in sugar.
So thank you, Doc, for reminding that sa atin. But lastly na lang, Doc, yung atin bang mga hospitals all over Region 9, are they ready po just in case po meron po tayong mga ganun ngang injuries, especially on the fireworks-related injuries? Are they ready to handle such cases?
All the hospitals in Zamboanga Peninsula, both private and government, we have sentinel sites in this area. Sentinels, they are vigilant for firecracker injuries. So during December, I think December 21 to December 6, they are required to report daily. Even if they don't have cases, they will report at 0 case. They are required to report daily for incidences of firecrackers admitted or treated in their hospital or areas.
So hopefully po, bumaba yung ating mga fireworks-related injuries natin and incidents this year. Like Doc po mentioned na sana po we will celebrate this season safe po tayo and healthy po yung ating family members. Doc, lastly na lang, what is your message to all our viewers, especially this holiday season, in celebrating po this happy season during Christmas and New Year, and what reminders po would you like to give to them?
To our viewers, I would like to request everybody to observe a healthy Christmas, a ligtas Christmas. So healthy handaan, healthy pagbiyahe, iwas paputok. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doc. So yun nga, emphasize natin again to have our ligtas Christmas. We have healthy handaan,
Biyaheng
biyaheng
ligtas.
ligtas, and iwas
Iwas paputok.
paputok. So yun po ang dapat nating tandaan for this holiday season. Mag-ingat po tayo. It's good that we are celebrating it together with our friends and family, but much better po na ligtas tayo lahat and healthy tayo while celebrating this happy season po. Every year po ito, So let's have a healthy celebration this holiday season. With that, maraming salamat sa ating panauhin ngayong araw. We thank again Department of Health for always supporting po our program. And we have again Dr. Rolando Liliental Bucoy, the Medical Officer po from Department of Health Region 9. Thank you very much, Doc.
Welcome.
Thank you, Doc. And thank you din sa buong DOH Region 9 office. Maraming salamat po. Throughout the year, suporta po at pagbibigay po ng mahalagang impormasyon patungkol sa kalusugan ang naibigay natin sa ating mga viewers for the entire Zamboanga Peninsula. Muli, Merry Christmas po and Happy New Year sa lahat po ng ating mga manonood. Let's celebrate Christmas healthy and happy po together with our family. And with that, maraming salamat sa ating mga viewers. Magkikita pa po tayo sa ating mga susunod pang episodes ng Kapihan na Zamboanga sa mga susunod pang taon and episodes natin. Muli, thank you to our following sponsors. We have Blanca Kalintika Estetica Zamboanga, Karimadon, Camiseta, Penguin, and Dunkin, all available at SM City Minpro. Sa ngalan pong muli ng PIA Director General Catherine Chloe De Castro and PIA Regional Director Ms. Noemi Edaga, at sa bumubuo po ng buong PIA Kapihan na Zamboanga po, maraming salamat. Ito pong muli si Myra Espinosa, and see you po again sa ating mga next episode ng PIA Kapihan Na Zamboanga sa SM City Minpro. Muchísimas gracias.
Philippine Information Agency, Kapihan Na Zamboanga. Sharing with you timely, accurate, and relevant information regarding government programs, projects, and activities. Catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. on eMedia.